This is a quick video to explain the relevance of this person, Carmine Infantino, an artist from the Silver Age of comic books, and how that person is relevant to the Forrest Fenn treasure chase. This video is made on 13 July 2021. Firstly, for background, this is the particular area in my solve, which has been published under the YouTube channel of Cary, C-A-R-Y, Parks, P-A-R-K-S. The particular relevance to Carmine Infantino is the eye of the needle, this point up here, just below the peak of the Needle Mountain in Yellowstone National Park. This is the simplified version of the mapping using Google Earth and also again in Yellowstone National Park. This is the line which is the key to the solution to the poem and locating the treasure. The line starts up here at the eye of the needle, which is an arch, and finishes down here at Death Gulch. The treasure lies on that line and is determined by the blaze down here, and drawing a line from the blaze down to the other line, if you like, forming a T. This is the mountainous part of the line, which is largely to be disregarded. However, that point up there is critical to determining where the line lies. Using the USGS Geographic Names Information System. This is the geographical feature, the eye of the needle in Park County in Wyoming. This is the latitude and longitude. You'll notice that the longitude falls pretty much on exactly the 110-degree meridian. So in some respects it falls right on the border if you consider those lines to be borders. This is the entry for the eye of the needle on the same system. These are the GPS coordinates. Entering the coordinates into Google Earth, this is the actual location of the eye of the needle arch. However, rotating the image, you will notice that the arch is not visible, which means that it has been either cleverly disguised or it simply doesn't appear on Google Earth imagery. This is an image of the eye of the needle arch in Yellowstone. The relevance of the eye of the needle is from this line in the poem in The Thrill of the Chase, but tarry scant with marvel gaze. That can be broken down into two components. The first, tarry scant, is rhyming slang for Cary Grant, and the movie which is relevant to tarry scant is Mr. Lucky, which was made in 1943, starring Cary Grant. If you look up the Wikipedia entry for Mr. Lucky, the film made in 1943, starring Cary Grant, one of the themes is Australian rhyming slang. I don't think it's Australian, but that's beside the point. Utilizing the rhyming slang, you may find that rhyming slang for Cary Grant is tarry scant, although you may not find any specific reference for that. If you look up Mr. Lucky on YouTube, you may find this scene here, which is a little bit bizarre, where Cary Grant is using knitting needles, which also alludes to the eye of the needle. The other component of the line "but tarry scant with Marvel gaze" is Marvel gaze. Marvel refers to the comic book franchise, and gaze refers to the superpower of a particular character. The Marvel Comics character is known as the Needle. This is the Wikipedia entry for that character, and here is the cover from when the character first appeared. The main things are: beware the eye of the needle, which is the same name as the geographical feature in Yellowstone National Park. The gaze part comes in here, where the character discovered that he has the power to paralyze with his gaze. There's also the other component of the staff or the needle, which is apparently 1 yard or 36 inches, which is also another reference by Forrest Fenn in The Thrill of the Chase to the 36-inch bathtub. This leads on to the other connection with the needle character, where pencils are by Carmine Infantino. I think it's actually pronounced Carmen Infantino. And he, together with 2 other people, was the creator of the character. The name Carmen Infantino has 2 references which may be relevant to Forrest Fenn and The Thrill of the Chase. Taking the surname Infantino, if you break that down, infant obviously refers to a child, and Tino, according to the namesdictionary.com, means little or small, and possibly means junior. So when Forrest Fenn is quoted as saying, "ask a child," in relation to the treasure chase, he may actually be referring to Carmen Infantino by reference to his name. The other reference may be to the color carmine, which is a shade of red, and according to Forrest's words on page 132 of The Thrill of the Chase, the 9 clues, if followed precisely, will lead to the end of my rainbow, where Forrest is routinely seen wearing a violet-coloured sweater. Perhaps the other end of the rainbow is Carmine, and a further reference to Carmen Infantino. Finally, one last thought is that Carmen Infantino may conceivably have drawn some of the images in TTOTC. Carmen Infantino died in 2013, whereas The Thrill of the Chase was published in 2010. So there is the possibility that at least one of the images or drawings in TTOTC may actually have been the unacknowledged work of Carmen Infantino. If I was to guess which one it is, my guess would be on page 99, which is this drawing here from the Hint of Riches website. Finally, if you are going out, venturing into wilderness areas, please take care of your safety.